Have you ever wondered what would happen if Earth had not one but two moons? Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing not one, but two glowing orbs. What kind of world would that be? Would we have brighter nights, or would the constant tug of two moons pull at our oceans and reshape our continents? The universe is full of surprises, and while we have one moon that has captivated humanity for millennia, the idea of a second moon dancing around our planet is a tantalizing thought experiment. Join us as we dive deep into this cosmic hypothetical scenario and explore the awe-inspiring possibilities of a world with two moons. So picture this, our Earth, but instead of our familiar moon, we have two. Let's imagine for a moment that these moons are about the same size and distance from Earth as our current moon. Now you might think, well, that just means twice the moonlight, right? And you wouldn't be wrong, at least not entirely. Having two moons would indeed make our nights significantly brighter, but the implications go far beyond just brighter nights. The gravitational dance between Earth and its two lunar companions would be a sight to behold, and it would have profound effects on our planet. First off, let's talk tides. We all know the moon controls the tides here on Earth, but with two moons, the tides wouldn't be as simple as high tide and low tide. Imagine coastlines constantly reshaped by the relentless pull of two moons. Talk about waterfront property. Let's dive deeper into the world of gravity, shall we? It's a fundamental force that shapes the cosmos, and with two moons in the picture, things would get very interesting. You see, every object in the universe with mass exerts a gravitational pull on every other object with mass. It's like an invisible game of cosmic tug-of-war. Now our current moon has a significant gravitational influence on Earth, which is why we have tides. But imagine adding another moon to the mix. The combined gravitational pull of two moons would be like turning the volume knob up to 11. This amplified gravitational force would have a profound effect on Earth's rotation. It could slow down our planet's spin, making our days longer. I'm talking about days that could last for weeks or even months. Can you imagine having a month-long day? Talk about a long work week. But it's not just the length of our days that would change. The Earth's axial tilt, which, as I mentioned earlier, gives us our seasons, would also be affected. The combined gravitational forces of two moons could either stabilize our planet's tilt, leading to more predictable and temperate seasons, or they could throw it completely out of whack, resulting in extreme climate fluctuations. It's a cosmic ballet with Earth as the dance floor, and the two moons leading the way. Let's talk about tides, shall we? Those rhythmic rises and falls of ocean water that are so crucial to life on Earth. We all know the moon plays a major role in creating tides. But what happens when you add another moon into the mix? Buckle up, because things are about to get wavy. With two moons, the tides wouldn't be as simple as the ebb and flow we're used to. Imagine this. Instead of two high tides and two low tides per day, we might experience 4, 6, or even more high tides throughout the day. The exact number and timing of these tides would depend on the relative positions of the Earth and its two moons, creating a constantly shifting pattern of tidal fluctuations. Now these wouldn't be your average everyday tides. We're talking about massive surges of water that could inundate coastal cities and reshape entire coastlines. Imagine waves crashing over skyscrapers, turning streets into canals, and forever altering the landscape as we know it. The currents and patterns of ocean circulation would also be thrown into disarray. Throughout human history, the moon has been a source of wonder, inspiration, and mythology. From ancient cave paintings to modern-day poetry, our lone lunar companion has captured our imaginations and shaped our cultures in profound ways. But what if we had two moons? How would that have changed our history, our myths, and our understanding of our place in the cosmos? Imagine early civilizations gazing up at the night sky and seeing not one, but two celestial orbs watching over them. Would they have worshipped them as gods? Would they have woven tales of their creation and their influence on our world? It's fascinating to think about how the presence of a second moon would have altered our understanding of the heavens. Would we have developed more complex astrological systems? Would our calendars be based on the cycles of two moons instead of one? And what about our myths and legends? Would we have stories of two celestial wolves chasing each other across the sky, their eternal dance reflected in the ebb and flow of the tides? Perhaps our stories would be filled with tales of celestial duality, of light and darkness, of creation and destruction. It's even possible that the presence of two moons would have accelerated our understanding of astronomy. We humans have always dreamt of reaching for the stars, of venturing beyond our pale blue dot to explore the vast expanse of space. But what if, in this hypothetical scenario, we had two moons to serve as stepping stones on our celestial journey? Imagine, instead of one, we had two moons orbiting Earth. Think of the possibilities. Each moon could become a potential base camp, a launching pad for humanity's expansion into the cosmos. We could establish mining outposts on these moons, extracting valuable resources that would otherwise be incredibly challenging and expensive to obtain. With two moons, the potential for scientific discovery would be exponentially greater. Imagine setting up permanent research stations on each moon, studying their unique geological formations, their thin atmospheres, and their potential for harboring evidence of past or even present microbial life. And let's not forget about the tourism industry. Forget about a trip to Disneyland. How about a honeymoon suite with a view of Earthrise from the surface of the second moon? Of course, having two moons wouldn't magically solve all the challenges of space travel. So there you have it, a glimpse into a world where Earth has not one, but two moons. It's a world of dramatic tides, altered seasons, and a celestial dance unlike anything we've ever seen. It's a world where myths and legends would be woven around two celestial orbs, and where space exploration would take on a whole new dimension. The idea of Earth having two moons is fascinating and full of possibilities. What do you think our world would be like with two moons illuminating our night sky? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content.